30 amazing moments caught on camera. Kang Shin-chul, a legendary global taekwondo master from Korea, is capable of performing such a tidy exhibition at the age of 65. If you thought that walking could be a martyrdom due to age after 70, let me tell you that Charles Alley at 75 years of age managed to run 100 meters in just 14 seconds. This shows us that constant physical activity will keep our body in optimal physical condition despite age. This was the incredible maneuver performed by Alex Marquez after losing control on a curve in MotoGP. Although the lion dance in China is a beautiful demonstration of their culture, those behind the costumes don't have it so easy, as performing such majestic movements requires a lot of practice. This is a very interesting table that lights up upon contact. It's a type of table you'll hardly find in a store because, besides being very difficult to build, it's also much more expensive than a regular table. When a ship moves in water, it creates a kind of wave at the front called a bow wave. Dolphins, very intelligent animals, can use this wave to have fun and move much faster. When they swim near the front of the ship, they can feel the water pressure and the impulse generated by the wave, allowing them to glide swiftly and effortlessly as if they were surfing the water. Shakuntala Devi, known as the Human Calculator, was an Indian mathematician and prodigy known for her extraordinary mental calculation skills. In 1980, she set a world record in mental calculation by multiplying two 13-digit numbers in just 28 seconds, much faster than a computer at that time.
Yeah. Let it try.
1204169 multiplied by 1008198. Here is the answer. 1 2 1 4 0 6 2 6 4 4 3 6 2 3 2. That's my answer. What does the bicep have to say?
It's the same.
It's correct?
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Imagine the strength this man has developed to perform this athletic feat. Although today's special effects show us things we possibly couldn't imagine, the beginning of cinema had its own merits. Unlike today, practical effects had to be used, meaning the original special effects before the digital era. These scenes use scale models, sped up films, forced perspective, scientific methods, and of course sometimes required the bravery of actors to perform life-threatening scenes. Motorcyclist Josh Sheehan achieved the first ever triple backflip. In this 20-second demonstration, 1,000 bullets were fired from an M134 Dillon minigun, and considering each bullet costs $1, pulling the trigger for such a short period of time cost $1,000. Jackie Chan had a curious way of chewing gum, but this worker wanted to take it to another level. This man should take driving lessons before hitting the road, because if he can crash his vehicle in such a simple situation, he could cause a major accident on the road. Be very careful if you move your feet while sleeping, as a woman in Thailand was surprised at midnight by a snake that mistook the movement of her feet for prey and decided to attack. Although the woman did not immediately react to the bite, she surely did in her dream. Her family, alerted by her screams, managed to catch the snake, which fortunately was not venomous. If your city ever gets flooded, it would be wise to pay attention to everything floating in the water. This child has a father who raised him well, as upon finding a wallet, he went to the owner's house to return it. The grateful man rewarded him monetarily for his noble action.
That's my son. I'm across the street. Right there.
When the earthquake began in Turkey in February 2023, nurse Sima Alakus, instead of running to the exit to protect her own life, went directly to help the children inside the hospital to keep them safe. A noble deed that shows how good and brave she is. This other shot shows two other nurses who, instead of fleeing to save their lives, decided to stay and protect the newborns in the hospital with their bodies. True guardian angels. What could have turned into a terrible tragedy was avoided thanks to the action of a good Samaritan. The mother, dealing with post-pregnancy difficulties, could not stop her baby stroller from heading directly towards the road if not for this real-life hero. There is no doubt that this is definitely this person's first time using a treadmill. This woman shows us that it doesn't take much to take care of street dogs. It is said that if one acts with great confidence, anything we do, no matter how crazy it may seem, will appear completely normal.
Easy!
Walking back and forth while talking might be a very interesting way to dodge some dangers. One can understand that this driver might not have felt the first impact with the concrete balls, but not feeling the subsequent ones and still stubbornly trying to park is something I cannot comprehend. Sometimes you have to take life's falls with a smile. This is something that surely has happened to more than one. How many times have we wanted to win a stuffed animal in this machine? They say there are tricks to do it, but I doubt this little one knows any. While eyes are made for seeing, looking at another woman lustfully in front of your wife is disrespectful. It's common to see dogs harassing mail carriers, but this lazy dog can barely get a good rest. It seems that the pipes in this virtual golf room are of very poor quality. There are so many snakes in India that one can come across them anywhere. I think it takes at least 2 people to properly close these gates. Is it just me, or did the owner of the red car prefer not to get his shoes wet rather than rescue his vehicle? One of the jobs of shepherd dogs is to bark behind the livestock to gather them and lead them away from danger. This dog doesn't exactly know which animal it is guarding the livestock from, but when it finds out, it will realize not all cats are the same. If this man tells us that a couple of bulls entered his store to fight, we probably won't believe him until we see it with our own eyes. Have you ever seen such a cute giraffe? It's rare to see how the police could have prevented an accident, but instead they decided to just wait and see what happened. I'm sure this is something that has happened to us at some point while sweeping our house. This man just wanted to know what his dog does when he's out of the house, but it seems the dog doesn't like mistrust. Hamsters are very foresighted animals and like to store extra food to have enough in times of scarcity. Their large elastic cheeks allow them to store a lot of food and use it as if it were a big shopping bag. Mosquitoes can locate where to bite, mainly thanks to their sense of smell and sight. Their sense of smell allows them to detect scents, such as those we emit through sweat, the carbon dioxide our breath exhales, and other chemicals from our skin. These signals tell them that there is a possible food source nearby, like us. They also use their sight to look for changes in visual contrast, such as movement, shape, and the heat our body radiates. This helps them find someone to bite. Bears hibernate as a survival strategy during the winter months when food is scarce and weather conditions are harsh. During this time, their metabolic activity significantly decreases to conserve energy as they won't eat for months and will only depend on the fat they have stored. When a bear wakes up from this lethargy, it's as if it had a terrible night out. People with narcolepsy experience excessive sleepiness during the day and can have sudden and irresistible bouts of sleep at inappropriate times. But not only humans can suffer from this condition. This is how an F-16 can reach 5,000 meters in altitude in just 15 seconds. This harvested cornfield was flooded and froze. When the water drained, a thick layer of ice remained suspended in the air. This dog suffers from seizures, but it has a friend to help it. This man is Santiago Moreno, a street musician capable of replacing an entire band. The trapdoor spider builds an ingenious camouflage trap in the shape of a door on the ground using its silk and soil. When prey approaches, the spider feels the vibrations from outside and quickly emerges from its burrow to capture it, presenting us with a truly chilling scene. Although some species are venomous, they generally do not pose a serious threat to humans, but it would be best not to open that door. This young man is a paper airplane enthusiast and wanted to know if his paper plane could reach one of the goals on the soccer field from the stadium stands, simulating a goal score. In an incredible heroic act, a group of people managed to save a man whose vehicle had derailed due to an accident and was about to fall over the cliff. This woman took her pet duck to experience nature and swim with other ducks, but forgot that ducks are not so friendly with unfamiliar ducks.